You know, the funny thing is, I do these looks all the time, so is it anything really new to me? Hello everybody, my name is Trinity D. Bartolo and welcome back to our channel. Oh god, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our third, count it, our third installment of the miniseries I'm calling By the Decades, the series where I transform myself into the it girl by using the top makeup trends or makeup techniques of the decade. And right now we're on my favorite, the 1970s. As always, the series is heavily inspired by Miss Sabrina. She has a wonderful playlist on the history of makeup, also following the accuracies, why the products were used, and why the trends happened. So I suggest you go follow her channel. It's gonna be somewhere here. Also, shout out to Miss Jackie Aina for her mini 1970s disco queens tutorials that I followed throughout my years. But that's enough of me talking. Let's show y'all jive turkeys how I got this dynamite look. I'm not going to stop with these.
Hello everybody, and we're going to go right into our face makeup. So as you see here, I'm just applying my concealer all over my blemish areas and in the center part of where my dark circles are the darkest. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all in with a brush so we can get a nice smooth canvas for when we apply our foundation. And now on to our foundation. Now what I noticed in the 70s, very natural look, very heavy makeup if you're doing the disco style like this. And if you are a person of color, just make sure it's like a couple shades lighter. To be authentic, of course. After quite literally buffing that foundation in, you're just going to want to set it with some nice loose powder, and then we're going to head right into our eyebrows. Now what I noticed about the 70s, it was much like the decades previous, just thin. Nothing really special about it. Thin and kind of natural. They weren't really the focus. And unlike our eyebrows are natural, we're going to really contour our face with some blush. Okay, so what I noticed, they like to put it on the temple of the forehead and drag it down to their cheekbones and vice versa. Really defined and very pigmented, okay, very pink, very coral, and very, very pink. Like, we're talking hot pink, especially if you are of a darker skin tone. Then we're going to go ahead with some eyeshadow primer because it's all about the eyes when it comes to the disco look. Okay, it's supposed to be seen, be heard. Okay, all eyes on you. We're going to go ahead with this black liner pencil and we're going to draw on our upper lash line and head right into our crease. Now I know what you're thinking. That looks rough, but hear me out. We're going to blend it. Yeah, that's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a blending brush, sorry, dipped in a little bit of black shadow, and we're just gonna blend out that eyeliner. So it really doesn't matter how harsh the line was, if it was clean or not. You're just gonna blend it anyways, because it's gonna be smoked out. That's the beauty of it. See what I tell you. Look at the material, the difference. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to add a nice purple shimmer shadow, because what I noticed in all these 70s disco queens, specifically Miss Donna Summer herself, she had a lot of purples and a lot of blues. So that's what I did for this look. I went with a nice purple shadow, make sure it was pigmented, kind of building it up because I did not want it to be too overbearing of purple. And then I went ahead and I put a blue shimmer shadow on top of that to mix it in with the purple and the blue to get that kind of like mixture of colors, but very it was a very unique color she had on her eyes. So you can do it with any color, just make sure it's nice and bold. And as you notice, I put some translucent powder underneath my eyes because I'm going back and I'm blending out with some more black shadow, and I just didn't want that fallout to ruin my makeup. Step is important. Okay, we're going to take a nice cream matte shadow or white, and we're going to highlight our brow bone. Okay, highlight. Don't blend it in too much. That was the key. Don't blend it in too much. So that's what we're going to do. As you can see, I'm just blending it into the black, but I'm not blending it very close to my brow bone. I really want it to stand out. And then to honor Miss Diana Ross herself with her ginormous eyes, I'm just going to line my lower lash line, my waterline to be more specific, with some white liner to make my eyes look just a bit bigger than what they naturally are. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some black gel liner, the same pencil liner, and you're just gonna actually line the lower lash line to again help with the illusion that our eyes are way bigger. And then, okay, then you're gonna take your black gel liner, right, and do a nice thick line on your upper lash line, just to give the illusion that your lashes are thicker. Then we're just going to do mascara, because unlike the 60s, lashes were more natural and not as dramatic, so I didn't use falsies for this look. And look at it. Look, I'm night out of town. I'm ready. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm ready. Actually, I'm not done yet, because we're going to do our lips. Now again, dark colors, plums, purples, deep reds were very popular for the disco look. So I'm taking these two shades, one that's a really dark cranberry color, and I'm going to line the outer side of that, and then I'm going to go in with a nice rich plum in the center and blend the two colors together to get a nice customized color, because I couldn't pick which one I wanted to do for the look, so I made my own.
And we're done. Can you dig it? I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty good. We are done with our 1970s disco queen, heavily inspired by Miss Donna Summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I surely did. My favorite decade, the 70s, specifically 70s disco. We'll see you guys next time. What? I'll see you guys next time into our next decade. I'll see you guys then. Bye.